I hope today's show is just as educational as it is fun. So guys, look, my name is Tommy, and of course I am with Z Grills. And on today's show, we are going to take another look at a couple of iconic steaks. Of course, I am talking about the Porterhouse and the T-bone. We will discuss how to cook them, we will discuss the difference, and of course we will sample taste them at the end. So look, the first thing I want to do is get on over to my Z Grills. We will be going with the Z Grills 700 series. I'll be loading that up with cherry pellets. I am going to start this cook at low and slow. I've got two different steaks here to work with. One we are going to do low and slow, a reverse sear, while the smaller cut T-bone, we are going to grill it up at the end. So you'll have to stay tuned for both those methods. Let's turn the cameras down to the board. Let's check out the Porterhouse and let's check out the T-bone. Before we get started on these steaks, let's take a quick look at them. That is the Porterhouse right there. There is the T-bone. That Porterhouse is about 1.5 inches thick, while that T-bone comes in about 1 inch. And you could see the tenderloin is definitely bigger on the Porterhouse, as it should be. And there is a quick graphics. You see the T-bone on the left, Porterhouse on the right. And there is your loin. We are going rear to front. And as the bandsaw cuts from the rear to the front, you will get your Porterhouse at the start. And as you go towards the front, it'll turn into that T-bone. And there you see our two steaks, Porterhouse on the bottom, T-bone on the top. So as noted in my last steak battle, that was the filet against the New York strip. Anytime I am going to do some steaks up, there is nothing better than kosher salt and 16 mesh black pepper. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of granulated garlic, and that really is it. For a nice thick steak, I'll keep those fancy rubs on the shelf. And you definitely want to do both sides. You could do a binder if you'd like. I never do. I just do both sides. I pat it in. I let it sit for about a half hour at room temperature before it hits the pit. Alrighty guys, look, so what we're going to do here is we will allow that Z grill to hit that proper temp. We want to go 225. We want to get as much smoke as we can on them. On this thicker cut Porterhouse here, we are going to go low and slow. We are going to take it up to that perfect 110 or so. Then we will get it off. We will get it on the board. We will then fire up the Z grill. You know the deal. We'll get that piping hot at about 450 to 500. We will get the Porterhouse on. We will also at that point get that T-bone on, because we are going to grill the T-bone while we reverse sear the Porterhouse. Look, this is going to be a fun show, because at the end we are going to taste test both of them and call the winner. So rule of thumb for me is anything at 1 inch or under, that is probably 2 fingers or under, is going to be grilled. Anything over that 2 fingers or 1.5 inches or so is going to be reverse seared. Yeah. Alrighty, look, so what we will do here, like I said, we will bring up that Porterhouse to that perfect 110. We will just allow this T-bone to hang out here and do its thing. Once we hit 110, I'll bring you guys back and we will get that T-bone on. Alrighty, look, we have reached that 110 on this Porterhouse. Let's get it off, let's get it on the board, and then let's get back on over to the Z and fire that bad boy up to 450 to 500. So we did overshoot our temp a little bit. We are approximately 115 or so. We will get that on the board, and I will just adjust my temperatures to my times for the temperatures to keep it that medium rare. So instead of going maybe 3 minutes, I'll do 2 minutes, 2 minutes. And there you see 455. And as noted, we will get that T-bone on first. We will start grilling that. And I'm figuring probably about 2.5, 3 minutes, then I will flip it for another 2.5, 3 minutes. At approximately 3 minutes in or so, I will give that a little bit of a move over. We will get our Porterhouse on. And as that smoke willows up underneath and to that meat, man, that is just some added flavor. Oh, yeah. Oh. Total cooking time here is, I'd say, probably on that T-bone about 7 minutes or so, flipping occasionally. And on that Porterhouse, we went at 2 minutes, and then we flipped it for approximately another 2 minutes or so. And that should keep us both in that medium rare range. Yeah. First off the pit and on the board is going to be that T-bone. And we will move right on over to the Porterhouse. We will get that moved over right above that flame and just leave it there for about that another 30 seconds or so. Then we will pull that off and get that on the board. Oh yeah. And I'll tell you, man, the reverse sear, you could see what it does as far as the color, man. I mean, the Porterhouse definitely wins on appearance alone here. Alrighty, guys, look, here we go. And first off, I definitely do apologize. We are dealing with some weather here in the Garden State. We will try to get through it. Here is our Porterhouse. We did that classic low smoke on that, and then that reverse sear. Not to be outdone is our T-bone over here, which was a straight out grilling process. And look, one thing I want to point out, as those juices hit that bottom plate and the smoke willowed up onto the steaks, that is additional flavor. You definitely do want that. Let's go in. We'll do a quick taste test on both, and then we will talk about it. So for this taste test, I want to pull from the sirloin on both cuts of protein. And on this T-bone, we definitely held that medium rare, so that is perfect. There you go. And the same thing on that Porterhouse. I do believe we held a nice medium rare. Cheers. Oh yeah. That there is super flavorful and definitely super juicy. There's no doubt about it. Now for that T-bone. Alrighty, guys, look, so for me it is pretty simple, and it is not the Porterhouse versus the New York strip per se, because I took both slices off the strip side. It is the method in the way they were cooked, and that edge definitely goes to the Porterhouse right there, that reverse sear. I get a lot of that smoke flavor, or more of that smoke flavor over here, I should say, and it is definitely just a little bit more flavorful than the grilled steak. Look, I would not turn my back on either one of these. There is no doubt about it. But the edge has to go to the reverse sear. Don't forget, down in the description, Z Grills will have this all blogged out for you. Just hit that link, follow that link. It'll take you right to the website. Print out what you need and definitely make this delicious recipe right here. Don't forget the Instagram, the Facebook, that YouTube channel, and also the website. Follow all 4 of those, and Z Grills will have you grilling, have you smoking all year long. Again, that is it. My name is Tommy. I will see you back here next month for a couple more delicious recipes. And until next time, we will see you soon.